In the last video, we studied about the epistasis and we mainly focused on the dominant epistasis. In this video, we are going to focus on the recessive epistasis. Please subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon all to get all the latest notifications of our channel. Now let's start the video. So what is recessive epistasis? Before going to recessive epistasis, so in the last lecture I told you about epistasis. Epistasis, it is the prevention of expression of a gene by a non-allelic gene. So if the expression of a gene is prevented by a recessive non-allelic gene, so recessive non-allelic gene is responsible for the prevention of expression of another gene, that is called recessive epistasis. Why it is called recessive epistasis? You have to remember, it is because of the presence of recessive non-allelic gene. Suppose if dominant non-allelic gene is present, it is called dominant epistasis. If you want to study about dominant epistasis, in my last video I told you in detail about the dominant epistasis with example. So in this video I am going to focus only on the recessive epistasis. And the best example is coat color in mice. So coat color, nothing but the body color, or you can say fur color in mice. And the epistasis ratio is 9:3:4. Whereas in the last class we studied the dominant epistasis, so the ratio is 13:3, but here the ratio is 9:3:4. And let us study in detail about the inheritance of coat color in mice with respect to recessive epistasis. See, we know that in mice there are three important coat colors: black, white, it is also called albino, and agouti, nothing but grey color. Okay, so these are the three varieties of coat color in mice. And the black coat, it is controlled by a dominant gene, capital B. So I am taking B to indicate the black coat. And the white, nothing but albino coat, it is produced due to the presence of another gene, dominant gene, that is capital A. So here, so you can ask me, sir, why you have not taken W? Because white is also called albino, therefore A letter is taken by me to avoid the confusion. So dominant B gene is responsible for black coat and A gene is responsible for albino or white coat. And so what is the interesting thing you have to remember is, so agouti is produced when both B and A genes are present together. So when both dominant B gene and dominant A gene, they should present together. Okay, so bare dominant gene B iddaga black coat barutte, dominant gene A iddaga white barutte, eradu iddaga matra agouti gene barutte. So that is the important thing you have to remember. And see, here we are studying the recessive epistasis, therefore this note point is very important. If you understood this, so you can easily study the inheritance pattern. So as you can see that the recessive homozygous condition of B gene, so B gene nothing but small b. In recessive means, you know that already I told you, the recessive letter is indicated by the small alphabet or small letters. So in this condition it inhibits the A gene and the coat color will be albino. So you can see here small b. So capital A. In this condition, when this type of genotype is present, so without hesitation you have to write the albino or white coat. Okay, so simply you remember dominant B gene black coat, dominant A gene white coat. When both are present, agouti. In the recessive condition of B gene, albino is expressed. So suppose if you didn't understood, let us study the inheritance pattern so that you can easily understand this. So now you can see that I have taken two parents. One is male parent, that is black coat, and the female parent having albino, nothing but white coat. Okay, so male black coat irutte, female albino coat, nothing but white coat, bile coat ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಅಂತ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಒಂದು ಮೇಲ್ ಫೀಮೇಲ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ. So and the genotype of this, as I told you, black is present when both the dominant B genes are present, and albino is expressed when both the dominant A alleles are present. Okay, so now you can see the gametes. So since it is a homozygous condition, so here capital B will come. Again it is also homozygous condition, small a will come. So here also small b, capital A will come because of again homozygous condition. Now when these two gametes are fused together, okay, so in the F1 generation, so capital B, small b, capital A, small a, nothing but agouti is expressed. I told you just now, when both capital A and capital B are present together, a new coat called agouti is expressed. So when these F1 generation individuals are allowed to undergo interbreeding, okay, interbreeding ಮಾಡಿಸಿದಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, so the F1 gametes, you can see that again here also it is heterozygous condition 1, heterozygous condition 2. So in the last lecture, in previous videos, I told you that when there are one homozygous condition, two gametes will be produced. Here two homozygous conditions are there, therefore four gametes are produced. So here also one heterozygous condition, capital B, small b, another one heterozygous condition, capital A, small a, therefore here also four gametes are produced. So totally 8 gametes are formed. Now how to write the F2 generation? So I am taking the gametes, these 4 gametes in this direction and these 4 gametes in this direction. Okay, so this one is the direction and another one is this one is the direction. Okay, now you can multiply this capital B, capital A with this all the 4, capital B, small a with all these 4, similarly small b, capital A, and small b, small a with all these 4, and you will get this F2 generation. Now you can see that here after writing this, you can see that both are capital A, capital B is present. No doubt, always remember, when one capital A, one capital B is present, without any hesitation you write agouti. ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಿ ಇದು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಥರ ಸಂಶಯ ಇಟ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು, agouti ಅಂತ ಬರಿಬೋದು ನೀವು ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಒನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎ, ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಬಿ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್, ಇನಫ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ agouti. Capital A, capital B is present, again agouti. Capital A, capital B both are present, therefore agouti. Here also capital B, capital A is present, agouti. Now here you can see that only capital B is present, therefore the color will be black coat. Okay, so only B gene is in the dominant condition, A gene is in the recessive condition, therefore black coat is expressed. Now here again capital B, capital A both are present, again agouti, no problem. Here also only B gene is dominant, but A gene is in recessive condition, therefore only black coat is expressed. Then coming to this one, capital B, capital A, again agouti, capital B, capital A, again agouti. Now here very important, both are homozygous B but capital A. Okay, so just I told you here, when the recessive condition of B gene will inhibit the A gene, therefore the coat color will be albino. So same thing I have written here. So ಅದೇ ಥರ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, small b, capital A, capital A, therefore so here albino character is expressed. Here also only capital A, again albino. Now coming to the last, these 4, again capital B, capital A both are present in dominant condition, agouti is expressed. Here only capital B is there in this genotype, therefore black. Only capital A, again albino, and here all the alleles are in recessive condition, therefore albino is the character which is expressed here. Now you can count how many agoutis are there. You can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 agouti are there. Coming to black, 1, 2, 3. 3 black. And albino, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the F2 generation ratio, agouti 9, black 3 and albino 4. So this is the ratio for recessive epistasis. So dear students, I would like to tell you one more point. The coat color in mice is an example for recessive epistasis, and also it is an important example for supplementary genes. It is also same example for the supplementary genes also. Okay, so I told you about this in the previous lecture. If you missed that, please watch those videos and get the knowledge. And remember, coat color in mice is example for two important genic interactions. One is recessive epistasis, another one is supplementary genes. So thank you very much for watching the video. Please like the video if you understood, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Once again, thank you very much.